Hey everybody, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Only a couple minutes late here.
We had some technical difficulties and our son was just under the desk getting it squared away for us, but it's all cool now and here we are. Sorry we weren't here yesterday, but I was busy bedazzling things with my dance friends, but we're here now. And it's Saturday and let's get started with where in the heck are we?
I don't know.
Well,
oh,
you know what? I don't think you've ever been to this place. And this is kind of these, if you know sort of things. And so I'm not even going to give any.
I know where this is.
Okay, you know where this is.
I've been here.
Have you been here?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's true. I guess we have been here. I know I've been here, and I guess you have too. And so if you know where this place is, let us know in the comments, and we will reveal it at the end. And now let's move on to Market Minute.
We get enough subscribers to maybe someday start giving away stuff when people guess right.
What would we give away?
I don't know.
A pencil or an eraser, like from The Jerk. We were watching The Jerk last night, and he was doing the weight guessing, and he would give away anything between the ashtray and the radio, anything in this 3-inch area that includes the pencil but not the eraser.
Yes.
Okay. So let's do Market Minute. I will turn this off and let's see, what else will I do? I will make us smaller and then I will turn on the timer and you will have 1 minute to give us a market update.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, not that. False start. Oh no, that's even worse. That's even worse. Okay, here we go. There you go.
Okay, so the number of homes for sale remains fairly constant. It does look like it's increasing, and it is. However, the distance between here and here is only about 300 units countywide. So not a lot of homes for sale. Very frustrating for buyers. But it's what's saving sellers right now because pending sales are dropping, as you can see. What's saving sellers right now is that new listings are basically kind of keeping up with pending sales in terms of their decline as well. So closed sales are at their lowest point. 2023 is the least closed sales in the last 27 years.
Ouch.
So it's as slow as it's ever been. And so if you're a seller, I would seriously be considering getting my house on the market now before prices soften up, because these rates are going to continue to take a toll on buyers and keep sellers stuck. So that's what's happening.
All right, that was exactly 1 minute long.
Well, there's more I could have said, but
that was enough. That was good.
I said what I had to say.
All right, now we will not talk about the real estate market anymore tonight. We will start off the rest of our evening looking at this animal video of a red panda for International Red Panda Day. And this is a red panda that was recently born at, hang on, I can't read my writing without these glasses, at the San Diego Zoo. 3-month-old red panda, and it was the first one born at the San Diego Zoo in nearly 20 years. And they just, let me turn on this. They just named this red panda, and the red panda's name is Pavitra, which means sacred in Nepali. So look at that red panda.
Very cute. And we had a request last week for more ginger cat videos.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing a red panda instead.
Next week we'll get more ginger cats next week, we promise.
I actually prefer the red panda to regular pandas, and I know that might be a controversial standpoint, but I said it. Anyway, red panda, super cute.
For sure.
All right, so let's talk about some stuff happening around town.
Yes.
And Halloween stuff is getting geared up now. So
all right.
You don't.
It's time for pumpkin everything.
Okay. You were just at Trader Joe's today buying pumpkin bars, right? Which are only available once a year, and they sell out quick.
Yep. And when they have them, you got to grab them up. I bought 3 boxes. I don't eat them. Some of our other roommates like them.
I think mostly John. And by roommates, we mean teenagers who live with us and we're responsible for feeding and clothing, and apparently now helping them maintain their automobile and
keep gas in it.
That
kind of stuff.
It gets more complicated. All right, anyway, Halloween Spooktacular. It's kicking off this weekend.
Spooktacular.
Yeah, so if a kid can go free with a paid adult. There's some kind of a show with an otter and some other animals. SeaWorld.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did I not say it's at SeaWorld?
No, you didn't say that.
Oh, well. I guess if you're a parent, you probably already know that the Spooktacular is at SeaWorld. There's the little logo up here, but that's okay. And then you can trick or treat too. You have to buy a reusable bag for $4.99, and then they have trick or treating on Fridays from
4 p.m. to 12
from 4 p.m. to 12 p.m. It looks complicated. There's some different times and dates. So anyway, if you want to go, maybe check it out for
4
yourself.
4 p.m. on Fridays and from 12 p.m. to park close on Saturdays.
Okay.
I guess
that's not that complicated.
Not really.
All right. There's a dance party and some other stuff. Oh, a hay maze. That sounds fun.
This is all happening at SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, there's some stuff happening at Legoland too, and they're calling it Brick or Treat. Oh no, this
Clever.
is, hang on, this is, oh man, this is, okay. I'm gonna have to go on the fly right here because, oh wait, no, this is fine. Okay, this will work. So
Settle down.
I got confused with the audio thing, and then,
That's all
Anyway,
That's all over. These people don't care about
I think they can, I think they can hear us. So I like their names for things. Now, Brick or Treat, first of all, I think is a good name. And look at all these different names. We've got Wacky Witch Trail, and this is my favorite, Pirate Captain's Shipwreck Shanty. I don't even care what that is. I would just go to it because it has a cool name.
It's the Pirate Captain's Shipwreck Shanty.
Looks like the treasure chest. Let's see. Jam Out with the Rocker. Oh, Disco Dragon Coaster. That sounds cool too. That's a good name. Anyway, there's a bunch of Halloween stuff happening also at Legoland for Brick or Treat.
But what's happening for like grown-up people?
For Halloween?
Well, anything.
Oh, I don't know.
What does Ray Carney think?
Okay, so I didn't pull up. I do Times of San Diego events. And Ray Carney was once again not in the comments. That's this dude who always comments about how nothing that's happening on the list was worth the price of gas.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest with you, I look at this week's list, and there wasn't really anything on there that I would spend the gas money to go to
Worth
either.
the price of gas.
Yeah, it was a pretty short list, but it didn't include this stuff. So, all right, well, let's talk about, here's some stuff that's happening for adults next summer.
Is this little shadow in the lower?
Yeah, that's your light needs to get turned more towards the green screen.
This one?
No, you over there. Wait, oh, that's, hang on.
No,
that's you.
That's on this side.
Yeah.
Do I need to just
No,
pull?
you maybe you can pull that, but I think also this light needs to get angled more.
Okay.
We spent all the time, we usually spend messing with, that light needs to get angled more. We spent all the time that we usually spend messing with the lights, jerking around with the audio.
Yeah. And I still think there's a shadow down.
Yeah, it needs to get dropped down or something.
does?
It still needs to get angled more. Towards this, no, not towards you, towards the screen. It needs to light the screen up.
Oh. How's that?
That's
a little
better. Okay.
All right, never mind.
All right. Okay, so the
Once
fair.
you're live, you got to just stop jerking around with all your technical problems. Not concerned with you and your problems. Oh, look, I fixed it. Look at that. Now it's gone.
Oh, what did you do?
I turned the light even more.
Okay. If only I had stayed home last night and done our live on Friday. When
You
we
folks have
usually do it
no
then.
idea what goes into this. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Now you're not as lit up, but whatever.
I'm good.
All right. Okay.
I feel good.
Here, I'll fix this. Look, I bet I'm going to mess it up even worse now.
Oh, you're going to kill the whole broadcast now.
That's not any better.
No.
Here, okay. All right.
Woo.
That's better.
Look at
okay.
me.
All right. We look
I
good
look,
now.
Ooh, I look good. Yes.
Okay. So the fair just announced their new theme for 2024, and let's see. I can't find my notes about this. Anyway, the theme is Let's Go Retro, and this is the logo. So we're going to be taking it back to the past for the fair next year.
Who's past? How far past?
It looks like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Wow. God,
So that's a
lot
wide
of decades.
range.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I noticed was the sponsors down here. So I'm going to move us over here because we've got, okay, well, I just covered up Vons. That's not what I was going to talk about. But we have both Toyota and Chevrolet sponsoring, and Coors and Corona. Now, how can that be allowed? Two different car companies and two different...
I guess the sponsors feel that's okay. Give the people a choice. I don't know.
They're just going to share the market share. Share the market share. All right. I think
Neither
that's
of
enough.
those. Well, never mind. I won't say anything about what I think about those beers.
Oh, well, you're not really a beer drinker.
Yeah, I know. It's not fair for me to talk about beers.
Okay, so let's talk about So I was out and about a lot this week, and I found some interesting clearance finds that I wanted to share.
Oh, good.
Now this is at Walmart. So these bins here, they are on clearance for $2.
$2 was
That's
wow.
98 cents.
So we doubled the price on the clearance.
Well, I don't know.
How could they not realize that's kind of a boner.
Well, you see stuff like this on the internet sometimes, but usually I don't see it myself.
There it was,
I just
live
saw
and
it
in
for
person
myself.
at the Poway Walmart.
Yeah, so also in Poway, I found this fabric at the Joann's, this in-sync fabric. And I thought this was really obscure and like, why would they have in-sync fabric? But then I realized that NSYNC has a new song coming out. It's their first new song together in over 20 years, and it's for a follow-up to the Trolls movie, which I hadn't seen. So we've got, the guys, they're looking pretty good here, right? We've got Justin Timberlake, Joey Fatone, Lance Bass, and the other guys.
I don't know their names.
I don't know, it says down here. JC Chazet and Chris Kirkpatrick.
I had no idea that was the name of the other two guys in NSYNC.
I got to be honest with you. I have never been a big NSYNC fan. I do like Justin Timberlake.
Oh yeah, JT is good, and I certainly know him. And Lance Bass has distinguished himself over the years in a variety of ways, being in the public eye. He tried to buy the Brady Bunch house.
Oh, okay.
And HGTV screwed him over. And now HGTV is losing a pile of money when they're trying to sell that house. They spent too much money renovating it, and now they can't get what they want for it.
All right, well, I was going to save this for later, but this is a perfect segue into, wait for it, this. Sold at a loss. The Brady Bunch house is now off the market. So I'm going to play the video, and I'm not going to play the sound. I don't think we need the sound. We'll just talk. But okay, and I need this to go away. Oh no!
What happened?
I've ruined it again.
Oh no! Red wine. This is the red wine flooding the Portuguese. Oh no! This is.
Here, I'm going to duplicate this tab, and then we'll come back to this. I don't know what this is, but it sounds like maybe it's interesting. But I'm going to try and get back to the Brady Bunch house that I. Okay, now where's the video?
Sold at a loss.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm trying to get this black part there. Oh, we're gonna have to watch an ad first. Let me just talk about it. So HGTV, they did a show where they renovated the Brady Bunch house to replicate the sets. Now they bought this house for $3.5 million in 2018. They spent 1.9 renovating, and then they sold it for $3.2 million, which is a loss of, a lot of money, a couple $1 million.
So wait, they paid how much?
They paid 3.5.
And they spent
1.9.
So they're into it for 5.4.
Yeah, and then they sold it for 3.2.
Oh.
Yeah.
They didn't need to spend $1.9 million renovating that house.
Well, they did a show about it, and I think a lot of it was, it was for the show, and they actually did a pretty good job. I mean, I can imagine Alice in there cooking.
What I wouldn't give to have a kitchen that looked like that. Well, okay, they did all this?
So I think that the actual house, they couldn't fit all the sets because the sets weren't really all in the house.
Right, so they had to expand the house. Okay,
Yeah.
so that, all right, 1.9, that's still
I just spilt my drink on myself.
Look, Henry, I spilled wine on me.
My glasses are fogging up too.
All right, we're gonna devolve into a laughing fit now.
No.
This is what happens when David gets silly.
All right.
Yeah. But see, back in 2018, Lance Bass from NSYNC, going back to NSYNC, Lance Bass had a verbal acceptance on the house. He wanted to buy it. I forget what the numbers were, but they gave him a verbal acceptance, as happens in real estate deals. You talk to the buyer or the seller, and you say, okay, go tell the other person, if they do X, Y, and Z, we have a deal. And then that always follows with the counteroffer, the addendum, whatever needs to be signed to make it a deal. In my opinion, once you make a verbal deal, that's a deal. However, legally, that is not a deal. So what happened to Lance Bass is he made the deal, or his agent made the deal, and then before the other party signed the paperwork, HGTV swoops in, offers more money, and sorry, Lance Bass. He was pissed, and I would be pissed too, and that does happen. I've had that happen once or twice over 20 years where that verbal handshake does not get honored, and boy, that stinks when that happens.
Do you remember when Lance Bass tried to go to space?
Yeah.
How was he gonna get to space? I don't
with
even
the
remember.
Russians. He was going up with the Russians.
And he was trying to raise money, and he needed like $20 million, and it didn't happen for him.
Everybody was
Poor
like,
Lance Bass.
well, so we're still talking about NSYNC. This is why I don't remember the other people in NSYNC. I remember Joey Fatone because his name looks like Fat One.
Yeah, but that's not it.
It's not. It's Fatone.
No, okay.
Fatone. Hey, Fatone. Hey, Joey Fatone. Yeah. Anyway, maybe we should, move on.
Okay, yeah, let's move along.
All right.
Okay, what were we gonna
Keep
do
it
next?
moving.
All right,
People
okay.
want us to keep it moving. It's amazing this show isn't more popular.
Well, did you see this red wine thing? And we just saw this because I messed up the video.
I heard about this. I did not see it, but
Red wine floods Portuguese town. Damn.
After tank
this is
explodes.
the same ad they made us watch last time.
Kevin Hart, that guy, man, he gets so many endorsement deals, that guy. It's almost over. This dude has more money than most people.
It's an ad for a Visa, too.
Yeah. Okay, here it comes. Right, don't push anything weird.
Can I expand it?
I don't know. Oh, look at that. Look at all that wine.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's all wine.
Oh, so sad.
Oh,
I would just like get a straw.
I don't even like wine.
Yeah, I don't like wine
But
either.
if that was vodka, I would be crying my eyes out. That's a lot of flippin' wine.
Wow.
How big a tank was this?
I don't know. This is the first I've heard of it.
I mean, maybe the moral of the story here is don't put all your wine in one barrel. Wow. A lot of wine.
All right, I'm going to try to get back on track here. We sort of went off on a couple of tangents there.
Well, that's what happens. It's live TV.
All right. Okay. So, sweater.
Diana's sweater became iconic.
Here we go. Okay. So let's talk about something everyone else likes.
I don't know what's going on here. You okay? Shh, it's okay.
I had a segue between.
Reel it in. So you had a segue, and what happened? Tell us what happened.
We started talking about Lance Bass, and now the segue doesn't make sense anymore.
I ruined it. It was my fault too because I started talking. I didn't know she had the Brady Bunch house tab. I didn't
Here,
know.
you talk about this for a second.
Okay.
Washington Post.
Okay, so the Washington Post is looking
Pizza
up
map.
Yeah, the best regional pizza in your state. And I remember reading this. I think a lot of these are in San Diego.
Well, you can rearrange it for your state, and I already selected it for San Diego. So
okay. Well, first
All
of
right,
all,
I'm cool now.
the regional pizza styles are often named after the places where they originate, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy the Chicago pizza somewhere else or New York and so on and so forth. So are we going down? Okay. So the top restaurants serving select styles in California.
Well, let's go to the map here. And by the way, so what happened was that I had written a segue between two segments, and it made sense. But then we went off on a tangent and started talking about Lance Bass. And then I tried to read the segue, and it didn't make sense at all. It was a total non sequitur that for some reason I found really funny.
Hilarious.
And I couldn't stop laughing. But I'm okay now.
This is the only drink.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even finished my drink. This is, like half a drink. So that wasn't it. It was
We've
just
been busy all day doing other stuff. No, wacky tobacco, no alcohol.
No, just good,
nothing.
clean fun.
Yep.
Okay, so San Diego map. This is like the best pizza. It looks all pretty much centered in the city here.
Yeah, it's
We
pretty
got
much okay.
Bronx pizza?
Pizza, that's a classic.
Okay, and then there's 3 other ones that the Washington Post is calling out, and they're concentrated into this little area. Sicilian Thing Pizza, Cafe Calabria, and
Gelati and Piccati.
I don't know what that says. Have you ever been to any of those things?
I have not.
Okay. Well, Bronx Pizza. I mean, everybody knows Bronx
yeah,
Pizza.
Bronx Pizza. You better. One of the proprietors of Bronx Pizza recently passed away.
Yeah, that's too bad. I think that guy even yelled at you one time.
Oh yeah, yeah. They would yell at you if you didn't order right.
Yeah, if you took too long or said something wrong or asked for like a weird thing that you weren't supposed to ask for.
Yeah. Hey, just order your slice and move aside. Something like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have another segue here, but it also doesn't make sense because it was segueing to the Brady Bunch house that we already talked about. So
just forget the segues.
Yeah, no more segues. They're too funny.
Well, there was another pizza place though up north, right? No.
Oh, I don't know if that was was that?
Oh yeah, over here, Square Pizza.
Okay, yeah.
That's over here in Pacific Beach. Yeah.
Okay, I've never been there either. Detroit style.
Detroit style.
All right, what does that mean?
I'm not sure. I think it says up at the top of this article what. Oh, and then there's more pizzas. Mama Pinza
by Pizzarella.
Yeah, where is that?
Looks sort of. Where is that? That's south. That's not quite Valley Center.
Yeah.
Escondido.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Escondido. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then GP Diner.
I'm surprised Pizza Port isn't on there.
Well,
all right.
It's good pizza, but not.
We were at Pizza Port a couple weeks ago. We were trying to go to Tidewater, and it was closed. They closed down. And the day that we went there was the last day it was supposed to be open, and they'd already closed, which was an ironic twist of fate.
It was.
Yeah. So
it's really too bad. This is the
Tidewater.
end of an era in Solana Beach. No more Tidewater. No more calamari sandwich.
They had the best calamari sandwiches and tacos, but
and they made a hell of a Doers and soda.
Oh man, yeah. We've been going there for 24 something years, a long time. Yeah. All right, so the city of San Diego is looking for community feedback on a new pier in Ocean Beach. So the Ocean Beach pier, it's old and they need a new one. So they've got a few different concepts here. Let's see, I guess I can't make this bigger, but so here's concept number 1, which is called the squint test. And I don't know why it's called that. These are, artist renderings of it.
Captain Squint.
Right. Squint, yeah. And
1,800 men went
one,
in the water. The sharks started circling.
Yes.
Captain Squint.
The second one is called the Remora. I don't know what that is either.
So they were going to rebuild the pier.
Yeah, they're rebuilding the pier. This is the second concept. And then the third one is the braid.
Okay.
And it kind of like scoops off into 2 different directions.
Yeah.
And they say that maybe they could combine them to make, a whole different other thing. Anyway, if you want to give your input on the new Ocean Beach Pier, you can contact the city and tell them which one you prefer. And they may or may not listen.
They're not going to listen. They're going to do whatever the hell they want to do. Whatever developer stuffs the most money in the council person's pocket, that's which pier is getting built. Sorry.
All right. So let's go to, where in the heck are we? Are we ready?
Let's do it.
We're going to reveal
I know where we are.
Okay. And if you guessed the Mushroom House, yes, also known as Bell's Pavilion, you were correct. Now this is just a little bit north of Scripps Pier, just a little bit south of Black's Beach. And I used to go here in 2020, and this was kind of like my mental health thing that I would do, back when everyone was locked down and you weren't supposed to go anywhere. I would park at Torrey Pines Beach, and it's like a 9-mile round trip from Torrey Pines Beach parking lot to the Mushroom House and back. And to get there, you have to walk over Flat Rock. You have to walk across Black's Beach, which there was always some interesting things happening.
Might be some people with their junk out.
The most interesting thing I saw on Black's Beach was a lady doing a photo shoot, and she was entirely painted in gold glitter paint. And she was frolicking in the waves, and that was all she was wearing was the gold glitter paint, and someone was taking pictures of her.
I missed that one.
Yeah, that was interesting.
So this house was built by somebody. This was here
Chip Baron. Okay,
potato chip Baron.
Maybe corn too. Potato chips. Yeah.
Yeah, not corn.
Yeah.
Potato.
Just
no
potato.
Corn.
So this dude, Dale. How would you say this dude's name?
Nagel?
Dale Nagel, I'm not sure, but he was a potato chip
Bell's
baron.
Potato Chip.
Yeah, Bell's Potato Chips and General Mills. He was a rich dude, and he purchased a summer home up on the cliffs above the Mushroom House, and then he made the Mushroom House as a guest house. So and there's also a 300-foot tramway. You can kind of see it a little bit
Crazy,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a 300-foot tramway up the cliff, back and forth from the main house to the guest house. So it's kind of creepy and eerie because it's all abandoned and graffitied. There's some pictures here of it. There's underneath the tramway. Oh boy, someone is doing a headstand there. Okay, but where's the... There's less house pictures and more people pictures there, but... All right. Well, anyway, you can look for yourself and find pictures.
Can you go in there?
You're not supposed to.
Oh, I could get in there.
You could get in there, but you're not supposed to get in there.
Okay, I gotcha.
It's abandoned.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. Well, that was the Saturday edition of Live with, Eric and Deva Edelman Realtors, which is usually live on Friday. Here we were on Saturday. I don't think we had anybody join the chat. Did we have anybody join the chat?
No. I don't know if we should do this on Saturday again.
Well, who knows? This is...
Sometimes a lot of people watch later. Mm-hmm. I guess people are probably used to us being here on Fridays.
It's frankly, it's somewhat therapeutic for us, I guess. I don't know. I like doing it.
Yeah. It's fun to hang out and chat and,
Yeah.
Get John to... We yell at John when we have technical difficulties, and he comes in and fixes them for us. So
this PC thing with this Realtek audio console. So if you have a PC and you're trying to do different sound things, every PC motherboard apparently is managed by this Realtek audio console.
They need to get it together.
It is a piece of... Anyway.
All right.
There's a lot of people out there that would be like, just get an Apple. Maybe so, but we don't have $15,000 to splurge on Apple equipment that's going to solve all this for us. We got about $900 worth of stuff here. That's, if more people start watching, maybe we'll buy some fancier gear.
Like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and then maybe we can afford Apple gear to do our lives.
Yes. Maybe we can get sponsored by Sprite.
Or this hand lotion company. Not a sponsor.
Yet. All right. Okay. All right.
Chapstick. This is, maybe Chapstick wants to sponsor us.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, folks.
All right. Thanks for stopping by or watching later. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.